Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam, and today, a movie I have been looking forward to for a while now. Well, a few months anyway. Cleaned up at the Oscars. 7 awards. Mate, that's just amped me up even more for this movie. Maybe you guys have heard of it. Oppenheimer. Okay, so yeah, not much to say. I'm looking forward to this. Big movie, blew up at the box office. I am really looking forward to this. So, alright. Are we ready? Got our popcorn? Well, I don't have popcorn. Today I'm eating Tim Tams. Sucks for you, America. And some Sandboy barbecue chips. I'll probably have these every week. I love these things. Alright. Let's do this.
Oh, no, not you, Oppenheimer. You finish coaching those plates.
A green apple? Yuck. Unless he's planning on making a pie. Should have done it from the top. Be less noticeable. Not that I've ever done that before.
Einstein's opened the door. Now we are peering through, seeing a world inside our world.
I'm guessing these are visions of what's to come. Jesus. Oh, God. Drink much?
Inside, it's his laboratory work that leaves a little to be desired.
I heard you give the same
At
lecture.
Harvard, yes, and you ask the same question. Why ask again?
I'd like your answer.
Did you like it better yesterday?
A lot.
You can lift the stone without being ready for the snake that's revealed. Now it seems you're ready.
You know, I was only saying to Jen, it's weird to think that Einstein, was so recent. I hear Einstein, I think 1800s, early 1800s for some reason. He was alive when my grandparents were alive. It's weird. For me, it's weird.
Isidore Robbie.
Excuse me. Hey, Yank. Lecturing on the new physics. This I have to hear. I'm an American myself.
How surprising.
Let me know if you need any help with the English.
A little presumptuous.
The bull sing tus na nal fidel sin at home.
Verankerd verschillende energieën. De verbinding is opname in de relatieve translatie.
What's he saying?
Wasn't expecting that. Back when you could still smoke when you were a teacher.
Cute. Mr. Lowlands. You're gonna be okay, Mr. Snyder.
Just gonna grab a bowl for my chips, or else it's gonna get very noisy in here. Back in
A
a
few
sec.
minutes later.
Okay. Ready? Part 2. Now, in case you guys are wondering why I'm constantly Turkey on your spot. Good boy. In case you guys are always wondering why I'm constantly stopping, is because my phone, I'm recording on my phone. It can only take an hour at a time. So, yeah, I just use those breaks to stock up and top up and stuff. I know that wasn't an hour, but I really wanted my chips. All right, let's get back into it.
Seriously, keep it out of the lab.
Well, out of the lab, my landlady is having a discussion group tonight.
What's this?
Sanskrit.
You can read this?
I'm learning.
Read this.
Well, in this part, Vishnu reveals his multi-armed self.
No. Read the words.
And now I have become death. Destroyer of worlds.
That's an interesting thing to, get jiggy to. Maybe it's just me.
I'm your brother, Frank, and I want you to be cautious.
And I want to wring your neck.
That's something you don't hear anymore. I'm going to wring his neck. You don't hear that anymore. There's a lot of stuff you don't hear anymore. It's a shame.
I don't understand what you want from me.
I don't want anything from you.
Well, you say that and then you call.
Well,
She just wanted some dick.
I'll always answer.
fine. Just no more flowers.
You're not coming? We're putting together a group to study
We
feasibility.
shouldn't be doing anything. You should. Lawrence won't get this done. Or Tolman or Robbie. You will.
Who are the uniforms?
Build them a town. Fast. Let's go recruit some scientists.
Why would I leave my family?
I told you, you can
Just build him a
I'm
town.
not a soldier, I'll be.
A soldier. He's a general. I've got all the
God,
soldier
could you
I need.
imagine that?
What can I tell?
One of the greatest minds on atomic theory.
Yes, and?
Woo!
As much as you like. Until you feel my boot on your balls.
You know isotopes, and you know explosives better than anyone in the world.
I don't know.
The Nazis have them.
Niels Bohr's in Copenhagen.
Under Nazi occupation, did they stop printing newspapers in Princeton?
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Man, Randy Quaid is really making a name for himself, isn't he? He's in a bloody Christopher Nolan movie.
It's about unleashing a strong force before the Nazis do.
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world? How about that?
Not to oversell it or anything.
I don't wish the common 3 centuries of physics to be a weapon of mass destruction.
Man, talk about your double-edged sword.
I don't know.
Some days, God refuses to eat. Even in Princeton, he's convinced that the Nazis can poison his food. What? Whose work is this?
Tellers.
Now, I gotta say, I got very minimal knowledge of this whole thing going into it, so
When you know Teller's critical assumptions,
maybe I should have paid attention in history.
Bottom line.
the chances someone up.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, I'm nominated for Commerce Secretary.
I gotta say, the switching between 21.9 and, you know, normal.
Well, I'd like to know the name of the scientist testifying. I'd like the chance to cross-examine.
This is not a court.
Normal widescreen. It's
No presidential nominee has failed to confirm since 19.
yeah, I've never seen that before
Just how the game is played.
It's in the bag.
that I can remember.
Play nice. They bring in a scientist, so what?
All it needs is a saloon.
Knew I forgot something. Damn it!
I still haven't heard that my security clearance has been approved.
It hasn't.
I'm going to Chicago tomorrow.
No, you should wait.
You are aware that the Nazis have a 2-year head start.
Anyone else getting radar vibes from this guy?
Too many compartmentalization was supposed to be the protocol.
We were in a race against the Nazis.
Now the race is against the Soviets.
Not unless we started.
Robert, they just fired the starting gun. What's the nature of the device they detonated?
Data indicates it may have been a plutonium implosion device.
Like the one you built at Los Alamos. The Russians have a bomb. Truman needs to know what's next.
What's next? Arms talks.
Arms talks.
Obviously.
What about the super? Does Truman even know about it? Did we brief him on that?
Aren't you more concerned about his discretion out there?
We'll have him killed.
Oh, okay. Are you though?
It's me, not America.
You know, General, not everyone has levers to pull like mine. Doesn't matter who I associate with, I don't talk about those secrets.
Straight in the bin.
You drop in.
Was that the weird sex scene everyone's been talking about?
Why? Now that's power.
Not that I enjoy. I'd rather be here for you as you need.
Naming of Chevalier, did you expend resources trying to find the name of the intermediary?
Considerable resources, yes. Without the name, our job was extremely difficult.
And when did you receive the name?
I was gone by the time Oppenheimer finally offered it up.
Gone.
They felt my time would be better spent in Europe determining the status of the Nazi bomb project.
Who did?
General Groves. He transferred me to London.
I hope you learned something. We learned we're gonna need to be a lot farther away. Well, figure it out, fast.
We leave for Washington in the morning. We're gonna give him a date.
Just because we're building it doesn't mean we get to decide how it's used.
I hate that.
Under any circumstances, short of a successful and total invasion of the home islands. Many lives will be lost, American and Japanese. The use of the atomic bomb on Japanese cities will save lives.
If we retain moral advantage.
How so?
Well, if we use this weapon without informing our allies, they'll see it as a threat.
Could you imagine what it would have been like to be alive during this?
Are those safe distances?
are based on your calculations.
Time to stand behind your science, Hans. Literally.
Would have been scary as hell. No sparks. Don't touch it! Jesus Christ!
What's with the radiation cloud?
Without high winds, it should settle within 2 to 3 miles.
Couldn't hurt.
Do it. Is there anything else that might stop us?
Storms? Not even a kiss goodbye? It's a sturdy relationship.
Well, we had a moment where it looked like the chain reaction from an atomic device might never stop. Setting fire to the atmosphere.
And what was Fermi still taking side bets on it?
Call it gallows humor.
Mm-hmm.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Arming parties left 0. They're heading this way. Throwing your switches. Turn the cars. Ready for emergency evacuation.
That's smart. I like that.
That's 20.
I thought the cars were meant to be facing the other direction.
The glass stops the UV.
What stops the glass?
Want to head to base camp? Best of luck. Robert.
The glass will stop. I don't think so. Looks like he just had a money shot.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
The f*** he doing?
4, 3.
Dude, no!
2.
Get inside!
1.
Hold on, dudes. Fucking war, man. I hate it. So that's why it's always playing in his head.
I just wish we had it in time to use against the Germans.
Oh, this poor bastard.
Dr. Oppenheimer, it's an honor.
Mr. President.
Please.
Thank you. Secretary Burns.
How's it feel to be the most famous man in the world? You helped save a lot of American lives.
Hang on.
What we did at Hero Oppenheimer, it's an honor.
Mr. President.
Please.
Thank you. Secretary Burns.
Holy shit! Pat! 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 Pat Skipper! I'll be quiet. What? You sneaky little shit! You never said you were in this! Bravo, mate! Oh! I've just got goosebumps. Pat!
How's it feel to be the most famous man in the world? You helped save a lot of American lives.
That's Gary Oldman. Who is in this movie? Holy shit.
Blood on my hands.
Don't let that crybaby back in here.
Robert saw that hand-wringing got him nowhere. And by the time I met him, he fully embraced his father's bomb reputation and used his profile to influence policy. Turns out he was spying for the Soviets the whole time. I'm sorry. After the truth about Fuchs came out, the FBI stepped up surveillance on him. He knew his phone was tapped. He was followed everywhere. There's trash picked through. But never stopped speaking his mind.
Man of conviction.
And maybe he thought fame could actually protect him. When Eisenhower took office, he saw one more chance. He took it. I'm sorry it's come to this, Robert. I think it's wrong.
I can see why he won the Oscar.
I don't think I should be subject to cross-examination by you, Mr. Garrison.
Mr. Garrison, given that we on the board have all read the letter, wouldn't it be better to have it in the record? Let's proceed.
Dear Mr. Hoover, the purpose of this letter is to state my opinion, based upon years of study of the available classified evidence.
Order! Order!
It appears to most scientists around this country that Robert Oppenheimer is now being pilloried and put through an ordeal because he expressed his honest opinions.
Dr. Bush, I thought I was performing a service to my country when hearing this case.
No board in this country should sit in judgment of a man because he expressed strong opinions. If you want to try that case, you should try me.
And you wouldn't want to leave this board with any suggestion today that you're here questioning his basic loyalty to the United States and the operation of Los Alamos?
By no means. I hope I didn't lead anyone to believe otherwise for an instant.
Thank you, Jim.
Politics, man.
I mean, presumably the act of joining the party required sending some money and receiving a card, no? There are two types of communists. Intellectual communists and your plain old regular commie.
Well, I couldn't answer that one.
I couldn't either.
You!
Robert, you can't win this thing. It's a kangaroo court with a predetermined outcome.
Damn it, I happen to love this country.
and tell them to go to hell.
Interestingly enough,
Again, it is weird to think Einstein was alive then. Oh, wow. Oh, that was impressive. Man, Nolan's done it again. Wow. I can see why, yeah, why he cleaned up at the Oscars. Wow. Like I said, I was not really well educated in the whole Oppenheimer atomic bomb thing, and I know it's a Hollywood movie. Shit had been, dramatized and emphasized and whatever else, because, apparently real life is too boring. But I did like that. That poor bastard. Yeah. Man, I'm just looking at the names and holy shit. It was Kenneth Branagh. That's right. Oh. But yeah, I forget what I was saying. I did enjoy that. It's a 4.5 for me. Like, even if they did over dramatize stuff, for the movie, it's still kind of fit, I think. But yeah, definitely one going into the collection. That's about it. All right. So join me next week. Gonna be checking out another Oscar fave, Poor Things. I have no idea what's coming, what it's gonna be like. I've seen one trailer and yeah. Gonna have to pay attention, I think. It looks very confusing. So, guys, tell me, did you guys like this? Let me know down in the comments, and while you're down there, leave me a movie to watch. Give me something fun. Something funny, something actiony, something gory, something scary. I've been watching horror movies since I was like 6 years old. Cujo was my very first horror movie. And yeah, I don't know if I've just been watching too much or too many, but I don't get scared like I used to. So please, any requests, down in the comments. Alright guys, I'm going to assume there is no post-credit scene. I will say I'm a little disappointed he didn't do his quote. He didn't do the quote. Teased it. He didn't do the full thing. Like, why not? That's how it should have ended. With his broadcast of him saying that stuff. Alright guys, again, thank you for joining me for this one. Join me next week for Poor Things. And yeah, I will see you then. Until then, take care of yourselves. Keep being awesome. Bye.